Hello Libras, this is the monthly spread for you for the May 2015. I wanted to make the spread for you already yesterday, but I couldn't. I didn't have time simply. So let's do it today. Let's see what the spirit wants to say, to tell you through me. Libras, May 2015. I'm using the astrological spread, 12 houses. I don't know if you can see it. Now I'll move it a little bit. I'll try to show cards so you can see it. All right. Let's start. You, yourself, your outlook. Don't you like it? This is Queen of Pentacles. A pretty woman. A little bit of the beach. A little bit. Not so much, but pretty attractive, practical. So you will look really pretty. Now I'll see how health is quite good in this month. What else can I say? Yes, you will be practical. You will be thinking a lot about money. About things, about your outlook, about clothes, and all this stuff. And you will be putting nice clothes on. This is May, almost summer. Money situation. Now I'll see the other houses. Wait a minute. Libras. Money, how we make it, how we spend it, all this stuff. The Five of Cups. But in the rest of the spread, what they showed me, the cards, I'll tell you. There are some of you who living, for instance, like on husband money, you know, like you living on someone else's money. For instance, if you're a woman and you are not working at this moment, but your husband making a good money, because I see that you have enough, but this money what you have and you satisfied, it's in the house of somebody else's money, you see. And for the house you have the Empress, so you are not poor or don't have anything to put on, especially you have this Queen of Pentacles in the first house. But this is for some of you who makes money themselves. The Five of Cups, it can mean fears. You have some fears about money. How to make it, how much, how to spend it, how to manage it. All these fears, disappointments, more fears, you know. It's not even so much disappointments here, more fears. Maybe you're trying to find some ways to manage your money situation better than it is now. Your communications and short travels, you see? And this is agreements, some kind of agreements. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is a wonderful card. when we feel emotionally comfortable, when we speak to people, we feel ourselves. Just one bad thing what can be even in this card: emotions. There are so many emotions in this card. And also for some of you it might be some problems with the car, you know, when we have the car and something break down, or something not working in it, because we have this 5 of Cups in the second house. Home, family. We have the Empress. Look, you know, for some Libras, I don't know, maybe you're getting a baby, or maybe you are a young mother, because we have this in a long-term relationship, and in the 6th house we have all these cards, you know, the Empress, mother, the Sun, it's children, and the 6 of Cups, it's children as well. Some of you probably getting a baby, or already have this small baby. 4th house, home and family, the Empress. Empress, she is creative, she is a good mother, good wife, pretty woman, everything in her. If you are an Empress this month, you will make your house, your home, pretty, beautiful, your garden, everything will be just playing in your hands, because you will be just great in this. And then also, it's also a feeling of comfort at home, because Empress, she is very kind, she is very caring, she is a nice woman, soft. That's why maybe your partner and you will have this happiness at home, because this is the Sun. Everything is quite bright, happy, joyful, clear, everything just fine. Because what the best we can get for the home when we have the Empress and the Sun, complete happiness in the family. Hobbies, children, and love affairs, and public appearance as well. We have the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands show us some difficulties, especially in this card, some obstacles, maybe, some difficulties, some something that you have to break through. That's why of course, if you have some strange hobby, you know, maybe your hobby is something about breaking through something, I don't know. But in the flirt, this is, I don't think you will be interested so much in flirt if you married. This month I don't see this interest. Or maybe you will have some difficulties if you want to flirt with someone else. In the 6th house, daily routine and our health, you have the 6 of Cups. You know, I see this card quiet and positive. I don't see any troubles in this, because it's safe here. A grandmother reading a fairy tale to the kids. I don't know what scary can it be. Just in your daily routine, probably you will have some issues. You will have to do something with the kids, with the children, or maybe if you are working in the kindergarten, school, or maybe hospital, where they have this where they're giving birth to the children. I don't know how you call it in English. But if your work is with the kids, this is understandable. For some of you, it can be some issues which you will meet in the month of May, what have something to do with your not necessarily with the childhood. It can be something with somebody or something from the past. It can be recent past, not some 20 years ago, not necessarily. But the card is quiet and nice. For married people, I already told, the sun, it is happiness in the relationship. It is love by itself. Love to the people. And it means I love somebody and I am loved. What is the most important? For those of you who are seeking a new love relationship, this will be the great month. Probably you will have great opportunities and possibilities to meet this person who will become your husband or wife. Not in the month of May, of course, but you can meet this person, because the sun, it is happiness. Happiness and light. 8th house, mystic, magic, and somebody's money. This is the Knight card, because for some of you, as I told earlier, it can be, for instance, husband or parents who you live on their money, and they are not how you call it, greedy. They are gentle, they give you some money and you're satisfied with this. If you want to borrow some money or take credit in the bank, this is a quite positive card. If someone borrowed money from you, probably they will give you back this month. For the magic, it's also practical card. It's more like some maybe some spells for pretty, to get more pretty, more attractive, to have some more money or something. Money spells probably. The 9th house, it's long distance travel and education, our faith, beliefs and belief system. We have the 7 of Pentacles. You know, it's a little bit different in this deck. Some of you will feel that your manifestations, they are not coming through, you know. Like you're waiting, and you have been waiting for quite a long time. And you will think, am I doing something wrong? Maybe they are not hearing me up there, the spirit. Of course, it's not like that. Probably by this card, I can see that you're doing something wrong. Probably you hope that someone else will do it for you. Somebody or some circumstances, somebody or something, but just not you by yourself. Probably you are not doing something, maybe even not, as I said, you're doing something wrong. Probably you are not doing what you have to do to change the circumstances what you are in. But it's not an awful card. Work and career. We have the 5 of Swords, and it's a little bit different in this deck. We see, I hope you will see, you see this old woman who is sitting in the front of door, and we have in the front door, and we have these plants which have been growing here for some time already. So it's not the situation what happened yesterday. For those of you who are not working, what can I say? This have been for quite some time. It has been going like that. You have been without work for the long time because these plants, they needed time to grow here, you know. And you, I don't know this word, I forgot it, discourage, I guess. You discourage about this situation that you don't have work. You can't. You have some circumstances where you feel that you can't find what you need. But as I said, probably you are not doing what you have to do, or doing it not in the right way. For those of you who are seeking the job, unfortunately, I don't see by this card that it's possible this month. Especially you have the wrong mood, you know. Your way of thinking, it's quite pessimistic when it comes to job, work and career. For the career, also I don't see, you see by yourself that it's not a promising card. Maybe it will just stay as it were for already years. You have been working and you're still working, and there is no progress in May. 11th house, friends, co-workers, neighbors, siblings and all this stuff. We have the Justice card. If you need help and you helped your friends and you need some help, you will get it for sure, because justice, it's say by itself what you seed, you will harvest this what you seeded. For those of you who were not very kind with your friends, this means justice will be served as well. Just remember, because justice, it is justice. It's, by the way, it's Libra. It's you. Usually you quite fair to your friends, because I know some Libras, and you know, I know that you try the best. You're trying to be fair to people, but you have this pessimistic way of thinking quite often, and you trying to find this perfect balance. And while you're trying to find it, not all the time we have to do this, trying to find the balance. Sometimes we have to be more brave, like a warrior, like a soldier, you know. But you afraid of any, you afraid to damage anything and to harm anyone, so you always try to find this balance. But with the friends, if you're nice, they will be nice to you. Overall card, or your fears. The Four of Swords we have here. It's a little bit different in this deck. Dear God, it's so unusual for me to record like this. You see the man who is probably blind. He is walking with his, I don't know how you call this thing. You're trying to find his way. For some of you, I'll tell you what you fear when I see on this card. You afraid that if you will be tough, if you will be more aggressive in situations where you have to be, you will be too egoistic, if you understand what I mean. You feel like it's not right to be aggressive, it's not right to fight for yourself, but you have to fight for yourself. Otherwise, who else will it do for you? No one will come and fight for you. You have to do it for yourself. You have to be more egoistic. You don't have to be afraid of it. Because you are too, not soft even, you are an air sign, but you're afraid to, you always try to find this compromise. Because you feel if you find the compromise, then everything will be perfect. Not always, sometimes we have to cut something. That's why don't be afraid of it. Because if you will be trying to find a compromise and you will not find it, then you can get angry and you will get upset. Sometimes you have to be more tough. But home, family, love is wonderful. Libras, you are pretty and you will be looking after yourself and making yourself. You don't have to make even. You will be pretty because the Queen of Pentacles, she is. Lovely cards. Don't fear anything. Just leave. Now I'll see how many major arcana. 2, 3. Major arcana, and they nice major arcana. The rest, which were not so nice, it's just a minor arcana, so don't fear anything, just live your life, think about yourself just a little bit, because you trying to make everybody comfortable. For the first you have to make yourself comfortable, then everything else will just fall in their places. I wish you luck, love, abundance, happiness, Libras. Please send me your likes sometimes. Have a nice May. Bye bye.